The Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria says it will continue to engage critical stakeholders aimed at educating the public over advertising laws and the role of the Advertising Offences Tribunal. This was revealed at a town hall meeting in Lagos. STV News correspondent ARCON reports.
The jurisdiction of the Advertising Offences Tribunal, which had previously been unclear to some stakeholders, has now been affirmed by legal experts and key players in the advertising sector, who recognize the tribunal as a coordinate court with the power to adjudicate advertising-related offences. The tribunal was inaugurated in May 2023 by the federal government to deal with violations of provisions of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria, ARCON. For some of the speakers, awareness about the powers of the Advertising Offences Tribunal remains crucial.
The AOT is a specialized criminal tribunal created by the ARCON Act, tasked with enforcing advertising standards through legal means rather than mere advisory or disciplinary sanctions, and how we can try offenses ranging from failure to obtain pre-approval for advertisement, dissemination of misleading claim, illegal comparative advertising, to breaches of the Nigerian Code of Advertising.
As lawyers, you are expected to uphold the rule of law. Help your colleagues in the media who are not lawyers to keep within the ambit of code of conduct in their practice to avoid violation. Tribunal is empowered, note the word, empowered, to entertain all, not some, matters of violation of the provisions of the Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria Act, ARCON.
The AOT performs 4 critical roles that distinguish it from purely regulatory or civil enforcement mechanisms. The first role is to protect consumers through swift justice. The AOT provides consumers with a faster, more accessible remedy than traditional litigation.
The event brought together members of the bench and the bar, advertising practitioners, industry stakeholders, and the general public to deliberate on the dynamics of Nigeria's advertising law and its implementation under the Advertising Offences Tribunal.
The federal government cannot leave advertising on auto run. That space cannot be left ungoverned, unregulated. It is critical to the economy. It is a protection of consumer, and there is need for us to ensure that there is stability in this space.
Every Nigerian and everyone doing business in Nigeria must take advantage of the provisions of the law that establish the Advertising Offences Tribunal, especially Section 34, from subsection 1 to subsection 6.
One thing is clear: the Advertising Offences Tribunal remains a crucial instrument for ensuring accountability, deterrence, and fairness. ARCON, STV News, Lagos.